Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of, I did not check, it's for this current weekend. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general. So they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a reading, be sure to email me for the price list if you don't already have it. Also, if you are wanting to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so make sure you're registered at bill per call. Request a call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon. I do the monthly Venus sign readings there, and check me out on TikTok. Okay, so we have the overall energy is the 5 of Wands, and we have the 7 of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so something's going on where maybe you're dealing with some sort of inner battle or inner struggle. Something's going on where I feel like you are struggling with something, like your beliefs or your desires or your will. Something is unrest or at conflict within. I feel that maybe your current situation is starting to become uncomfortable, and possibly because it's time for a change. And usually when, maybe there's been some sort of procrastination, or you've been ignoring certain signs or having opportunities to change on your own, Spirit starts to intervene and do things to just kind of make things uncomfortable, to the point where, it's like you're being pushed, because it's like, okay, you've got to do something now. Like, what does it take to get a response out of you, or to get you to take some sort of action? So I feel like fire is being put under you about something this weekend. I just, there's some sort of frustration. There's some sort of pressure or intensity that is building within your life. And I feel like that is because you're getting ready to be thrusted into some sort of change or transformation. Now, also what this may be is a situation where there could be a conflict in regards to a love situation. Definitely could be someone who is thinking about you, wants to come forward, but hasn't had enough courage to do so. And it may be getting to a point where, like, Spirit is like nudging and like, okay, this is especially more so for any type of relationship that is significant in your life. It is going to put you on some sort of path that you're destined to be on. So I feel like for whatever reason, someone could be getting pressed to take some sort of action, to come towards you, to get the ball rolling. Like, something needs to happen. Looks like you've also been doing some sort of soul searching, or you've been doing some sort of research that is conflicting with your current beliefs. And I feel like this needed to happen, or you needed to discover this information to challenge you. I feel in your birth chart there is some sort of squares that are being activated. More so like the current transits. I feel like whatever is currently transiting in the sky right now, may be affecting placements in your birth chart, creating a square, some sort of tension, because I feel like something needs attention, or something needs action, like you need to make some sort of adjustments or changes. So like we have, what do you call it, Saturn in Aquarius right now. Let's say that, right now Saturn is squaring a planet in Taurus. Like if you have any planets in Taurus, Saturn could be affecting that planet by putting its aspect on it, making you take some sort of action towards whatever house that square is happening in, or the two houses that the square is happening in. But yeah, I feel like something is going on where maybe whatever it is you're studying or researching, I feel like you're also studying something that is considered to be secretive or taboo in a sense. It could be something dealing with sexuality. It could just be considered to be taboo because it's not one of the mainstream religions, Christian, Islam, what do you call it? Judaism is something very opposite of that. So of course it's considered to be taboo. So I feel like some of you are discovering certain things that goes against your spiritual beliefs, your current spiritual beliefs, and you're struggling with that. But there's a lesson in it. There's a reason why you came across this information. You might also be looking into astrology, and you're trying to find out some sort of answers through astrology, and maybe the things that you're discovering, you're struggling with it. I'm also getting something about someone discovering something in regards to their sexuality or dealing with some sort of sexual frustrations. Maybe having a hard time coming to terms with something in regards to sexuality. And I don't know what that could be. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that someone is like, maybe I'm gay, but it's just like, maybe I am turned on by this, or maybe, I do have a fetish, so something's going on where maybe someone is starting to realize something about themselves in regards to their sexuality, sexual needs, or sexual desires. Relationship, I feel like there are some sort of conflicts going on. I feel like maybe you and your partner are getting under each other's skin. It seems like you are both imposing your beliefs on the other person. There may be more talking than listening. I see clashes with your ego. Your ego may be blinding you to seeing something for what it is, or hearing something. So there's a need to put your egos aside. Now, also, if you feel like it's not you, it's your partner, either way, I feel like this is indicating that you just still need to take the high road here. You don't have to agree with them. You can stand in your beliefs, but you can choose to just say, you know what, and that's fine. Like, that's what you believe, or that's what whatever, but this is where I stand. It's like, I feel like you're going to find a way to keep the peace, but without, just getting down in the dirt and continuing to argue or disagree about things. You just choose to take a road of peace. It also looks like there may be some sort of sadness and needing to just walk away from a situation because it's like, you know what, I can't force this. Maybe there's some sort of frustration in regards to like where a relationship is headed. Like, is this headed towards marriage, or is this just surface? Is it sexual? Like, what's happening? And I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to stand on your beliefs, even if that means that you have to walk away from something. You're like, well, you know, this is what I believe, so I understand that you don't agree, so I'm just going to have to let it go then. And I feel like it's not easy to walk away from something, but, you know, you're coming to terms that you just have to let something go. You also might find yourself having conflicts with other people in general and feeling like left out or feeling lonely. You're like, it's, you know, or misunderstood. It's like, man, where am I going to find somebody who gets me or understands what I feel? So you might have a hard time connecting with people who relate to your passions or things that you're really passionate about. The path that you have to take is a lonely path. It's only yours. It's yours and yours alone. I feel that, of course, everyone is an individual. Everyone is unique. But, you know, this is definitely something that is not a path of the status quo. Like, you're having to maybe even create your own path. You're like, here are the options. Like, you can either be this, you could be that, you can have this type of relationship or that type of relationship. And it's like all these options, like, where's my category? It's like you have to create your own category because you're not going to fit in with the pre-existing categories for something. I don't know if it's relationship, career, whatever, but and it feels lonely because it's like, well, you know, I don't know what else to do about this. But I do feel like this is like, if you build it, they will come. I know that's a saying from, I guess, Field of Dreams. But yeah, it's like, if you build it, they will come. So you do have to establish your own foundation, your own order, your own whatever. And here with three of Pentacles, this is what you're doing. I feel like you are currently establishing your own world, your own category, your own job, career, whatever this is, own style of relationship. Now also I'm feeling that something's going on where you are needing to complete something that you've been avoiding. It could be paperwork. It could be any type of project. It could be a relationship. But it looks like there's a need to attend to something that was left incomplete and finish it up, or find a solution to a problem in an existing relationship or job where, oh, I still got peanut butter on my fingers. Sorry, I was like eating a spoon of peanut butter before I started. But yeah, something's going on where you know, you're having to finish something up. It's been incomplete long enough. You also could be needing to finish school work, finish studying something, finishing an exam, finishing an application. Yeah, so I feel like you're needing to complete something or find a solution to an existing situation. Also may need to compromise when it comes to a work situation. You also may need to start over because something wasn't working. So like if you were writing something, maybe you were like, I don't like the way the story is going, let me just start over. If you do any type of editing, I feel like you're having to edit and you're like, you don't want to, but you have to. It's not working. It's not working. The filmmaker in me keeps going back to like film examples where you know, you wrote this amazing scene and all this amazing dialogue and you just see it in your head, but compared to the rest of the story, it's not working. It's like this, oh my God, this is my greatest dialogue ever. You just get rid of it. If you are an editor, You know, you're looking at different scenes and piecing them together, and you're like, you love the cinematography in this one scene, and you're like, I love this scene, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense. So I do feel like you're having to edit things that don't serve a purpose in your life. You're having to trim the edges of something. You probably, on a mundane level, maybe you really have to cut your hair off. Maybe you don't like cutting your ends or whatever. You're like, I hate to see all this go, but it's like, maybe it's not healthy, you know. So you have to edit it, you have to cut it, you have to shape it. Now also with the Ten of Swords, seems like something's coming to an end. I feel like you thought about some things, and you know, maybe you've been feeling stuck, and you're coming to some sort of realization that, you know, this isn't it. So you might be letting go of a job or a relationship or a friendship. Again, it could be something that you were working on creatively, or just some sort of paperwork. You're like, this, you know, and I just feel like you are letting something go that isn't working. I do feel like there is going to be some sort of sadness, or you know, some sort of grief going on, but it also looks like you are making the best of it. Now it's making me think of Drake's lyrics. He said, in the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew from it. Whatever, I probably got it so wrong. I'm sorry, Drake. If you know that song, then you know what I'm talking about. And it's a really good lyric too, so I'm so sorry that I'm messing it up. But yeah, I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. Like you're growing from some sort of soil, you know, from a dark place. You had to grow from it. You had to transform or transmute that energy. And, you know, something good is going to come out of whatever it is that you had to let go of. But it's like it had to happen. You had to cut something. Again, on a mundane level, you really could just be gardening. I do see something being cut. Maybe you're just cutting out your hair, and you're like, oh, I really like this beard, or I really liked my you know, my extensions, but it's time to cut it, you know. So whatever it is, you got to cut something out of your life, or you got to get rid of something. Time for something new. You got to make room for something new to come in. Also, if there is any type of new connection that you're making, it's possible that the person that is coming towards you is coming out of a dark place. They're coming out of sadness or depression. I'm seeing 55s too, so that may be significant, especially too with this 10. All of that reduced is coming to a 1. So I kind of feel like you are, it's the beginning of the end for something. So it's also being clarified by 5 of Pentacles. So definitely, again, dealing with letting something go, dealing with endings, loss. I feel like you are also, you know, having to keep what's the core value of something and getting rid of anything that doesn't add to that value in your life. I do see also someone needing to have the courage to either stand up to somebody, or needing to have the courage to walk away from something that no longer serves your highest good. See, and I do feel like you're going to find something else once you let it go or walk away from it, whether it's a job or a relationship. Somebody had been holding on to something for image reasons, but it's like, it's time to let that go. Like, I can't pretend anymore. I feel like someone is tired of living in a fantasy or an illusion, and, you know, it's just dealing with some sort of reality check. I also see someone laughing to keep from crying. Or someone who does that weird thing when you're like crying and laughing at the same time. I feel like you have to have Gemini in your chart to be able to do that too. I'm very good at that. I feel like if you establish your own business, you're going to be very successful. You've got some sort of obstacles to overcome, but I feel like you will defeat those obstacles. I'm also feeling like there is someone who needs to confront a past issue, past anxieties, things that have kept you in a dark, or things that have kept you like suppressed. I just feel like you're overcoming those things. And then, like I said, it could be someone that's coming towards you who is wanting to pursue you, ready to confront their anxieties about abandonment or, you know, trust issues. And there's a willingness to work through a situation or compromise. There should be an opportunity to repair something that was broken or fell apart. Even if it's something in regards to your home, an object. It just seems like there's going to be an opportunity to repair something. That's funny. It's so funny when it like clarifies with the same card. So 8 of Cups is out. The Fool, also someone indicating someone having to do something on their own or alone. So I feel like something's going on where, you know, you're getting ready to take some sort of new adventure. You don't have anybody to go on this adventure with. This is your adventure, and other people can't come with you. You know, maybe people feel left behind, or maybe, you know, someone is walking away from you and you feel left behind. But, you know, everyone has to live their own life and, you know, do whatever is needed to be done, even if other people are going to be hurt by it. I also feel that someone regrets letting you go in a love situation, and you may receive an apology from someone. Hopefully it's someone that, you know, you want to hear from, but, you know, it may not be. I don't know. But it does look like someone is, you know, apologetic for walking away. feel like someone is tired of arguing. Someone is tired of conflict or drama. And so I feel like someone is going to just like become silent or no longer to respond to drama. It's like, I can't respond to this anymore, or I don't want to argue anymore. So I feel like someone is ready to let go of arguments and drama. If you're in some sort of relationship where there's been a lot of back and forth or tit for tat, I feel like, you know, you're tired of it. You're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm over it. All right, so let's see what additional messages there are, or energy messages there are. All right, what additional messages are there for fire, sun, moon, or rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. We have appreciation, thinking man, door to value, overall energy, healer of ages. Okay, so it does look like you guys are needing to heal or recover from that possible mourning or loss that was coming up in the main reading. It does look like you're also doing some sort of self-healing or correcting. I feel like you're also going to be appreciated. Maybe people are, or someone in particular anyway, will express to you that you're valued. But you also may be doing this on your own, just looking at yourself and thinking about the things that you've accomplished or, you know, done in your life, or the things that you've gone through, and you are feeling some sort of self-value, self-appreciation for the things that you've come through. Maybe you're even just, you know, spending money on yourself or treating yourself. Romantically, I do feel like someone is wanting your attention, or someone's calling out to you non-verbally or telepathically, and trying to manifest communication. I feel like there's like something's opening up. As anyone who does any type of spell work, you may be doing some sort of road opening spell work, and or maybe you got someone to do it for you, but it does look like, you know, there's a road opening, opportunities are opening. I also feel that if you've been turned down for opportunities career-wise, doors have been slammed in your face, I feel like finally you come across a company that appreciates you or sees your value and invites you in. Romantically, if you feel like people have been disrespectful or, you know, just didn't recognize you for your worth, I feel like someone is inviting you in who does see your worth. This also could go in reverse. Maybe you're the one that sees potential in someone, or you just see someone for who they are and you value that. Or you are some sort of creator, job creator, and you see someone who deserves an opportunity to work at your company. So, you know, either way, I just see like this is like a door to success, or a door to something new. I feel too like maybe you've been manifesting some things, and your willpower is going to show you what you can do. I feel like maybe you're discovering something that works for you in regards to manifestation. And it does look like you are creating, again, you're creating your own wealth, or you're creating your own, what I was saying earlier. It's like whatever it is, you're creating your own reality, because something, your own category, because something wasn't available to you, or you didn't see where you fit in, so you're creating your own, and I feel like it's successful. So I hope that makes sense for, you know, whatever situation you're going through. But feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.